The three mistakes that's blocking you from your abundance. Yeah, I said it. Let's get into it. I had to get over this too for myself. Yeah. Worrying about what other people think. And let me tell you how I had to figure out and had to learn how to get over it. Because whether you want to accept it or not, we worry too much about what other people think, and people gonna feel the way they feel regardless. I got a set of 4-year-old twins. 4-year-old twins. One moment, one may love me. The next moment, if I tell them no, I'm their biggest enemy. And so from that, I learned 1 second the world can love you, and the next second they may not. It's up to you to love you. So no matter what they tell you, be it good or bad, you know who you are and whose you are. As long as you're doing the right things and not trying to harm nobody, you're doing sometimes a no for others or you're not agreeing with them is a hard hit, and you may not be their favorite no more, but that's all right. So yeah, worrying about what other people think, worrying about if they for you, if they are you for you. You can't worry about what people think. Okay? The power in our words. Ooh, baby, when they said it's life and death in the tongue, oh, you better believe them. Didn't he tell you there's power in your tongue and you can speak to a mountain? Did he tell you you can speak life into a dead situation, and you sit up and have the nerve to say something negative about something you really want? Like, for instance, when I was a single mom, what I had to realize, I had to keep saying niggas ain't shit. I had to keep saying it ain't no good men out there, because that's a lie, because that's what I really wanted. I wanted a good man, and I knew God's plan for my life, his promise for my life. So I had to start talking different. I had to speak life into a dead situation. No matter what had happened in the past, God has a mate for me, a prayer provider and protector. And once I started talking and walking like that, we met. It aligned with each other. So it's life and death in your words. Watch how you're speaking about your now. No matter what, I don't care how you feeling. You better speak good about it. Your now. Write it down. Your now faith is the most important thing ever. Don't worry about, because guess what? Really now is then. So you better hurry up and change your now for when it's then. You can speak and God instantly supply you. So that's number 2. Number 3 is worried about what people think. Number 2 is the words that come out your mouth. And the number 1 thing. Oh, come on, drum roll, please. Brrr. Not trusting in God's promise over your life. Yeah. Because even Christians or believers, a lot of times we can believe for somebody else's life that God will show up in their life like that. But when situations hit our front door, we be like, oh, we don't trust and believe, because if we do, we wouldn't worry. And so, yeah, you got to trust God's timing, and his timing is not about what you see right now. It's about what you believe and what you hear and what you know about his promise and covenant over your life. Like he told us, no matter what, like that worldly stuff that seem like it's here to take you out, I ain't gonna let it do that, because I'm here with you. I already know what's gonna happen. I'm just trying to make sure you trust me like you trust that boss every other week or once a month, or however you get paid bi-weekly. How you trust that last man or woman you loved. Because, sometimes we'll put our whole life in human hand and forget that it's a creator who knew us in our mother's womb. So his time is on time. Yeah. And those are hard pills to swallow. But once you understand it, and that's an ongoing, everyday reminder, when these three mistakes try to creep in and take you out, you go ahead and speak life to it, over it, and through it. All right, y'all. I'll call y'all back later.